up, everybody! This video is gonna blow your mind! If you are a fan of turning your means into dreams, well, look no further, people. In today's video, we are gonna be nosediving into your favorite content and mine. Ships! As you know, ships has been in complete disarray. It's the apocalypse of the fleets lately. However, today, an unexpected hero is surfacing from the bottom of the ashes, rising like the beautiful phoenix that he is. This is not a video that you want to miss. If you can master this, you might be the very best in Grand Arena, like I am. Let's go ahead and have a little fun conversation. I don't think CG was expecting this, man. There it is on the screen, people. Yes, we are talking about Mace Windu's Endurance, what was once pretty much considered the worst fleet in the game, barring the broken Home 1 fleet that we had. With the recent updates that happened to ships, which have been completely for the worst, we've been needing to find new ways of taking care of fleets, and Leviathan, the punishing one. Surprisingly enough, Mace Windu says this party's over. Explosion. I am coming to you with amazing news of a new player special going on for Raid Shadow Legends, our sponsor for today. In case you do not know, I have another channel where I've been playing Raid Shadow Legends every day since June of this year. And if you've been wanting to get in Raid, now's an amazing time because they have great free champions for you to take advantage of. First and foremost, if you use my QR code up above or my link down below, we are going to be able to get you two amazing champions that I'm using all the time, Tyrell, as well as you'll be getting Rector Draft. However, my first legendary that I ever got was Sun Wukong, and you can get him for free right away as a new player. Click on this little tab right here, then click on promo codes and literally type in Monkey King, and you'll be granted Sun Wukong for free. And the promo code's only available until November 30th. One of my best champions, insane amounts of damage. He is going to constantly revive over and over again. And Tyrell, he is an amazing character with lots of control, termite removal, stuns, lots of ways to decrease the enemy's offense. And one of my personal favorites with the link is Rector Draft. I literally use her every day for a variety of game modes. She's got tons of heals and she has an amazing revive. I hear a lot of people say, man, I wish I had those champions when I started playing Raid. Well, guess what? You guys can with my promo code and my link down below. Where to start? To give you, I guess, a quick summary of where we are currently. As you guys know, Leviathan got a massive buff through the TIE Dagger, which basically killed the Chimera. Yikes. The punishing one came to the game, which basically shut down a lot of other Empire counters that were utilized for taking down the Executor before. That's basically dead in the water now because of punishing one. And basically throughout all this, Empire fleets has got a massive L because of these updates. I mean, heck, even CG broke the Scythe, where this doesn't work. It doesn't mark its TIE fighters. What's the point of this ship if it doesn't do it? You better hope they don't target it, but Scythe always feels like it has like a high priority targeting system for the enemy. Well, we've been needing to find new ways to solve this problem, and I'm not kidding you. Mace Windu is stepping into the play, and I've been sitting on this for a while. If you watch my streams, you've been noticing I've been probably playing around this for about the past month or so. I haven't made a video on it because I haven't built the confidence, the rapport to tell you guys. If I'm going to share a counter with you guys, I want to feel confident in it. However, there are a few little intricacies that made it take a while for me to build that confidence we're going to talk about. But I'm ready to put my name on it. I'm ready to seal the deal. This past week at Grand Arena, I finally was able to use it a few times, and I can promise you, at the minimum, Windu can be a two-shot counter for Leviathan, sometimes a one-shot, and if you need a counter for the punishing one, Windu can handle both the triple attacker lineup as well as the Houndstooth lineup. That right there is kind of nuts. Here you can see my last Grand Arena that I won. I was able to clear through Leviathan, getting a nice clean two-shot, and also was able to do it in my matchup against Jack Picky Porkins, where basically the fleets got me the win because I was able to multi-shot Leviathan. This is a really easy cleanup, my friends. Well, let's go put it to work here. Oh, and I want to give a special shout out as well. If you guys watch my streams, this isn't anything too new for you, but I want to give a special thanks to our little friend here. I'm going to leave a link down below to his channel, Big Simp Connor. A few weeks ago, before this whole Mace Windu thing started catching a little bit of fire, I saw this when it had like 5 views and I recommended. That's when you know you're coming across greatness. Those are the best videos. So big Sim Connor, big shout to him. He also kind of, when I was on stream trying to figure out my problem with the Windu fleet, he was there to kind of chat with me about it. And here's the big problem. And it's a very minor problem that only is going to be associated with me. And I don't think most of you guys have to worry about it. And that is having too high of a relic on your Marauder. Yeah, as well as my Anakin. So here's what I have going on. I had to remove mods from my tech. I had to remove mods from my Hunter. And I had to remove mods from my Wrecker as well. And no, there's more to it. There's more. I had to trim off some mods off my Jedi Knight Anakin. Super stupid. Long story short, I don't want to nerd out too much on ships because I already know it's not the most well-loved content. You can't really adjust the speeds that much like the characters. So the only way to slow a character down is by removing mods or trying to get a lower rarity. You can't ungear a character. The more gear, the more relics, the more Zetas, the more abilities you have, the faster the ship can be. However, I have too fast of a fleet because of Anakin and my Bad Batch being a little too high relic. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you this Mace Windu lineup up against the notorious Leviathan. This lineup you see right here that I'm rocking, this is only for the Executor lineup, as we're going to talk about. So here's the lineup that you're going to want to run if you want to take down Leviathan, which this is pretty much your standard lineup that you have for Leviathan. Pretty wild start. Again, funny stuff, but we have fives. Anakin, Marauder, and then pretty much you might get lucky and you bring one more ring. You're going to get one more reinforced, but beyond that, you might not get much more. You know, maybe Wedge is good, Old Republic, Karth is good. Let me show you how this works, my friends. We're going to send it out into battle and get this thing, boom, locked in. Here we go, folks. Again, it took me a while to finally get around to making a video to it because, again, too high of a relics messed up my turn order of operations, and I kind of just wanted to put it in a high-stakes environment. I don't want to be telling you guys counters and I don't feel confident because I don't want you guys losing your matches because of that. Here we go. Let's roll through it, my friends. Again, we're shooting for a 2-shot at the minimum. 5 is going to go incredibly fast. We need to get target lock on that bomb over there. Have Mace Windu use his second special. Beautiful. We want to try to run as fast as possible to Mace Windu's ultimate. Now, this is where instinct might take over. You don't want to open up with the AoE. You want to open up with the basic on Anakin. Boom. You're going to see why we're going to hold on to that AoE. And this is why it took me a while to fix my turn order, because you need Marauder to go right after Anakin. I had it the other way around. That's kind of a problem. We want to put Anakin and Marauder under stealth. We got them locked in, baby. We are literally target locked right now. They're going to go ahead and turn off my engines. Oh, boo-hoo. What am I going to do? Not my problem. We're just going to do a basic of 5s. 5s basic has a buff the spell. Incredibly important. We want to use tech turn because we're going to get some nice, juicy buffs. If Marauder has Valor, this attack has 75% critical chance, and all allies gain critical chance of critical damage of an offensive. Yes, please. Mace Windu's fleet is pretty much all about target lock and Valor. Now, very important, we're going to call in Ahsoka Tano. Buff the spell. The bomber right there. You're going to use the first special shutdown. Sometimes I get a one-shot and I can delete TIE Dagger. Sometimes I don't, but don't worry. We have precautions for that. We're going to go ahead. Boom. We got the one-tap, baby. Now, I'm going to tell you this. If I one-shot, it's because I'm able to get healing immunity and buff immunity. If you can get healing immunity at the minimum, you're in business, my friends. If I don't get healing immunity or buff immunity, generally I'm looking at a 2-shot. But again, that's fine with the mess that is Grand Arena. Let's go ahead. I got buff immunity. Healing immunity is what I would prefer more because, well, it lets me bypass basically the whole stable bulwark thing. Oh well, didn't get it, so we're looking at a 2-shot. But again, if I'm putting a heavy defense down, this is a massive win if my opponents can't clear it. Let's go ahead, do a basic ability. We're kind of stuck right now. Now here's where things kind of get interesting. Generally, I recommend using Hold Fast to the Marauder because it gives you a defense penetration up. But sometimes I always think, man, I should be putting this on Anakin. I'm going to stay on target here. Let's go ahead and give this over to Marauder so we get that big defense penetration boost. And now we're going to get a pretty solid basic hit. Man, I wish I had that healing. And if we had healing in it, boy, we would be in business, my friends, because we can completely bypass that whole stable bulwark trash. See, watch. Oh, you know, perfect opportunity. Pay attention. If the taunt drops off the B-28, Anakin's basic is unavoidable. Try to nuke out Sith Fighter. Oh, yeah! That's looking pretty good, my friends. That is looking really darn good. Let's just go ahead, do a buff the spell here. But again, if I had healing immunity in that bomber, it would not have gotten the 100% health regeneration. Kind of unfortunate. We're going to just do this. Let's put Anakin back on their stealth as well as the Marauder people. We're kind of looking at a 2-shot despite not getting the healing immunity. We're going to be able to call in another reinforcement. Man, I could do one of few things. I can call in an actual tank to kind of hop in here, or we can maybe get Plo Koon to get involved. You know what? Let's do this. We're going to call Plo Koon to get involved. Cleanse up a little bit. We are going to still have days on us. That's fine. Let's just force the taunt over on Plo himself. Let him take a few hits. No more reinforcements. That's fine. But again, we're looking at a pretty good situation right now. Let's see. Can I get a hit on that? Beautiful. Let's go. Get some protection up. Beautiful, beautiful. More target locked. Excellent. Basic people. You're looking at a freaking one-shot right now. We are looking at a one-shot here, and we have the ultimate. I know it's been so long, you probably don't even know what convergence does. All allies gain defense penetration, or defensive, offensive, protection up, which can't be dispelled. Call itself, and all allies with Valor to assist, and allies with Valor gain a bonus turn. Hello, people! We are witnessing history of Mace Windu not being trash. I don't care. Take over my capital ship. I don't need it. I don't care. That right there is a nice, beautiful win. We have it locked in. And again, at the very minimum, you're looking at a very nice 2-shot situation. Here comes the Mark 6. Yeah, take whoever you want. That is beautiful. Now I'm going to leave it there because I want to make sure I get to the Executor that's close by. But people, again, I'm not going to give you a 100% promise. This is always going to be a one-shot. But man, let's say you got timed out here, or you got stuck here. This is a super easy cleanup with the hold, or maybe a leftover home one finalizer. Very good. And again, this is coming from the context of how I like to play Grand Arena. I like to put the pressure on my opponent. I don't want to give them any leeway. They're not going to be breathing on my hollow table. They're going to be sweating bullets. And as you guys know, with my defense, I always go heavy, heavy, heavy. And for about a week or two, I wasn't, because I wasn't sure what I want to do. Having a defense like this, I've been getting tons of holds, and sometimes my opponents can't even fold clear, or it gets incredibly messy, or they got to go super light on defense, which is good for me. Master the off-meta, people. So boom, Mace Windu dialed in. Super cool to see that work. Now, I want to give you another option here, and this is in regards to countering the punishing one. It's a little bit different of a lineup, but you have an opportunity here. My Empire counter still sometimes works despite the bugs associated with the Scythe. Are incredibly annoying. But if, let's say, you don't have a Leviathan that you have to deal with, well, you kind of got maybe an opportunity. Windu versus the Executor, whether it's the triple attacker like you have here, or maybe Houndstooth in place of Xanadu Blood. We're going to show you how to take on this lineup. So again, a little bit different here. What we're going to be utilizing here is we're going to keep in that Fonz. We're going to keep in Marauder, and what's going to be interesting is we're going to be using Rex Arc ship here, and then we're going to bring in Anakin this, and then we're going to do a little bit of Plo in there, and we're going to bring in Old Republic for a bit of a buff this spell. Now, the reason why Rex is here, at least what it seems to me, if you guys remember when we were first trying to figure out new counters to the punishing one, it seems like it might depend on mods and relics and whatnot, but I have a pretty high priority for the enemy blitzing my Rex. We showed that a while ago, and people have been kind of running with it. Let's go. Throw it into battle. And you know what? Rex, even if they don't target him, everyone, 5s is durable. We have Marauder's incredibly durable. So here we go. Basically, here's what we're going to do. They have tenacity up right now, so we can't really get any target lockdown. Let's just go do a basic. Let him get out there. But as you see, they like to target this dude right here, which works out for me. I'm just going to go ahead and do this AoE. Let's get that Valor cooking in our kitchen, yeah? They're going to swarm Rex, and that's fine. That's why Rex is there, basically to be the sacrificial lamb, which works out for me. Here's what we're going to do. We do not want to go under stealth against Punishing One, because they're going to steal. Once Punishing One is dead, be my guest. We're just going to do a basic. There they go. They're going to target him. We're fine. All right, bring in a reinforcement. You got a couple things you could do here. You could bring out Evan Hawk, you can bring out Ahsoka Tano. I could easily kill off the Punishing One, or I could bring out Anakin. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out Anakin for right now. Likely the Houndstooth is going to be called in the reinforced. Let's do a basic. Punishing One down. Beautiful. All right, we saved the AoE because I had a feeling Houndstooth was right around the corner. Now, again, it's going to get messy up there. No one's going to be lying to you about that here. Let's go ahead. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to provide this over to... what do I want to... Yeah, you know what? Let's give this over. Here, look at that. Big boost of health right there. Excellent. Now we can go under stealth because Punishing One's gone. I'm going to put Anakin under stealth. Look at that. Now, unfortunately, we have Mark, which is fine. Let him do his thing. Now, in a short moment, we're going to get an AoE going on from Anakin. Maybe I get a buff immunity and or healing immunity. I got both. Beautiful day, my friends. Now we're going to bring out Ahsoka Tano. Let's go. Ahsoka Tano's going to get me that buff dispel. Even if I didn't have the buff immunity, who cares? I'm just going to go blitz this guy down. Big hits. I want big hits. Let's go get some target lock cooking. Target lock almost down for the count. Let's see if we can just, you know what? Just give me a nice AoE. That should probably put that houndstooth down. Oh, missed out on it. It's fine. We got the basic here. And here we go. Ultimate time. And this feels like massive overkill. You know what? You know, let's just do it. Get rid of the houndstooth. Let's go. We're popping. We're locking. And we're dropping. Look at that. Gone like the wind. Sure, go ahead and do some of this right now. I don't care. We're in full business mode right now. Now, hold on. We have this beautiful slave one here that likes to cause some complications. We're going to take a counterattack right there. Just keep going. Let's see. We don't have any. Yeah, come on. I need to buff this spell. Ahsoka, let's go. Hold the horses. It's going to hurt a little bit. That's fine. Let's go and bring out Plo Koon. Beautiful. Get the cleanse. Let's pump some turn meter in my veins. And look at this. Goodbye, you. And, well, goodbye, you. And what do you know, people? Nice and easy. And again, this looked like a brutal battle, but we have all of our fleets, all of our ships still intact here. Are they going to hit ultimate? They're not going to hit ultimate right now. Look, you know, I'm taking this one home. I'm taking this one home to country roads, to the place we belong. Let's go. Give me some more of that beautiful valor. Excellent. Let's see what we have here. Just do a basic. People, we are in the era of Mace Windu. Say what you will about the recent updates. I know fleets are kind of disaster. Leviathan mirror matches, trash. The fact that they destroyed the Chimera without uttering a word, that to me, that's a low blow. Very low blow on their part. But, you know, despite all that, the fact that Mace Windu, which was one of the least appreciated fleets in the game, now all of a sudden became the forefront of figuring out a way to take down a Leviathan and take down punishing ones. That, my friends, is a massive deal. Now, I do want to just say one more thing before we get out of here. The Negotiator is still fine. You could use the Negotiator, for example. However, for me, the reason why I moved away from it, because now I'm having this problem. Let's go pick on this JR fleet here. The problem that I'm having is because I removed mods, my Anakin doesn't really hit as hard in a Negotiator line. It feels really weird. Let me just show you real quick. I got the turn order correct, but because I had to remove mods off Anakin, oh my god, what a stupid situation to be in. Like, sometimes I find myself just barely missing the opportunity to destroy the TIE Dagger. You want the TIE Dagger out fast, and with not the Negotiator, the Endurance, I'm consistently knocking out the TIE Dagger at the very minimum. So I'll show you really quickly. Maybe I'll get lucky here. You do the buff this spell here. You're going to swarm down TIE Dagger. All right, actually, this is actually looking great right now. All right, this is looking pretty good, but I'm going to tell you, I ran this a bunch of times, and, like, sometimes, like, I have this slight inconsistency where I can't destroy the TIE Dagger. Well, I'm doing it right now. Let's just roll with it. Endurance is just the funniest, latest hotness, and, again, I feel just a little bit more confident. I'm looking for a consistent two-shot, which, again, we have this mentality where, oh, man, two-shot bad, I need the one-shot. No. If you play your cards right on defense, getting attack, I call them tactical two-shots, is incredibly valuable. But as you can see, it's not like Negotiator can't do anything. You have plenty of ways to kind of work with all these Negotiator endurance level fleets here. We're going to throw the taunt over on Plo Koon. Drop that basic there. Let's get through. Did we get through the stable bulwark? And that's the beauty of healing immunity, man. Yeah, that's the beauty of healing immunity. You just completely bypass that. Look at that. Completely bypass all that trash. We're just going to get rid of that foresight there. Actually, I probably could have just done the basic on the Fury class there. That's fine. Let him go do that basic here. There we go. Almost down for the count. Let's go take one down. Pass him around. Let's go. And there you go. So I want to just remind you that you do have other fleets that could work in the Galactic Republic hemisphere, but I just want to show you the Mace Windu one in case for some reason you're not finding the consistency you once had with the Negotiator. Well, I'm telling you right now, you got a pretty good chance of making it work here. Let's go do a basic, I don't know, do some crit immunity over here. It doesn't matter. We got this one locked in as well, people. Basic. And then let's go ahead and put the final blow there. And then you just got to deal with the annoying Mark 6 shenanigans there. Friends, I'm passing my infinite wisdom to you guys now. I want you guys, when we get back to the next season of Grand Arena, I don't know if they're going to address the situation that is ships. I think ships are in disarray despite us kind of navigating and working our way around it. I just I just want to give you the tool sets. So if you're going to try to put the pedal to the metal and you want to get that one up on your opponent, these are the counters you're going to want to master. And again, man, it's pretty wild that Mace frickin' Windu. Do you know what? Can we give him a quick round of applause, man? Give him a quick round of applause. This is the definition of turning your memes into dreams. Or is it your dream into a meme? I don't know. You take it however you want. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope this video was helpful. Hope you're ready to dominate the hollow table. And I'm always forgetting. Oh, what am I missing? Oh, that's right. Always remember, it's great to be in the Empire today.
Oh, it's great to be in the Empire.